as a lot of people know, right as we started our career, the world shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything became online live streaming. And then Jeff's management kind of pushed us all into doing a weekly live stream,
Mm-hmm.
which was the best thing that ever happened to any of us because
Right.
I, before that, was so nervous to be on the camera. Like, I didn't want to hear myself talk. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Yeah.
So I was really nervous in the beginning to be on camera, but I felt like and Emma was so cute because they've been doing interviews and things for so long, and it's so
Yeah.
new, like what do I do with my hands,
Right. You're like making breakfast. It was so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it was really fun, and I think that gave us a lot of the confidence of um, like putting sets together for the Visions streams. We had to put
Mm-hmm.
so many sets together for that. So that really made us good at putting sets together and music selection. And I think with all that time, we kind of honed in on what our sound was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what did we really want to give the world? Like, there's so many directions we could have gone in because we like
Right.
bass house, we like tech house, we like
Yep.
Anjuna stuff. I like trance, drum and bass. Like, where do
Yeah.
we go? And when you're starting a project, it's like, what sound? I like all this kind of music. What sound do we really want to make for ourselves? And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why Gem and Tori doesn't really fit in a box as
Mm-hmm.
much. We're like sometimes too melodic for bass house, but too bassy for Anjuna. And so
Right.
we kind of have our own realm, I guess, which
Yeah.
is a little bit hard sometimes, but
I mean, I
um,
would say that Ophelia is like that in general.
yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Very
very
true.
like
Yeah,
fluid between different
Mm-hmm.
genres across all the artists, I think.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Which is nice. I feel like you're seeing, I was just having this conversation at Project Glow too, because we were talking about another artist and we were saying like how, I mean, I'm personally getting really into like deep house and more melodic techno, but then we were having this like debate about there's like melodic trance now, which kind of sounds like parts of melodic house. And I was like, it's all the same. They all blur together. I don't know the differences anymore, but it's so true. I mean, it all sounds good. And if it feels good to you guys, I feel like you shouldn't have to like limit yourself to picking a genre and like sticking to it. Plus, I'm sure your live sets, you can be a little bit different too than what you're producing as well.
For sure. I mean,
And if we're playing on these, we've played on a couple of main stages now, and I don't want to put them to sleep. They're at main
Mm-hmm.
stage for a reason,
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I'm not making breakfast in my kitchen anymore. So
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
Facts. Yep. Yep.
yeah.
And I think if you see us playing like a brunch set, it
Mm-hmm.
probably will be a little bit more melodic than like, a main stage set is probably going to be a little bit heavier because what are we going to want to dance to on main stage? We're probably going to
Mm-hmm.
want to be getting after it to some like heavier house.
Yeah.
So
Sure. Sure.
that's
Yeah.
kind of the direction it's taken us in after the live streaming. I think our streams were a little bit more mellow because people were just sitting in their house.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we have uh, moved to bigger stages, I think our sound has evolved a bit to
Mm-hmm.
be like, what do we want to stand up there and dance to? Is
Yeah.
really what it becomes.
Yeah. That being
Yeah.
said, though, like we are still doing brunch shows, which
Mm-hmm.
I love. We're playing in San Francisco next month, and that's going to be a brunch show.
Awesome.
That's going to be fun too. It'll be a little bit heavier of a brunch show, but I'm really
Nice.
excited to go back to Midway. That was our first show,
Mm-hmm.
first show back after quarantine last year.
Our first headlining show ever.
Yeah. And
Wow. Okay.
it was really cool. Everybody was in their robes and they had champagne, and I was like,
Wait, I was gonna say we're talking brunch here. So is this at like 11 a.m. or at like 12 or something?
I think it starts at 1 or something like that.
It's
Yeah.
You're telling me I get mimosas and I get to go to
Yes.
bed on time?
And they have a
Yes.
full breakfast brunch menu too.
Oh, that's
Bring
amazing.
it to you outside. It's amazing.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I can't even.
I'm super excited for EDC though. I just
Mhm.
like can't even wrap my head around how crazy it is that it's all just happening fast sometimes.
It's happening so fast. I mean, and the other thing I'm thinking too with the live streams, I mean, like just a side note on that, like it was just so nice to have those at the time and people like jumped on them pretty quickly, which was really great, especially in this community. But I just felt like it was so intimate and not just with your guys' stream, but it was like you never see the side of people. You're never in their home making breakfast. Like it just felt like such a community. And I'm sure you guys had so many like hardcore fans like in the chat with you every single week who you probably recognize their usernames after a while too. But it's like it's just so amazing to have that community. And then to go to EDC, it's cool because you're probably gonna have so many new people who maybe not don't know you yet, but are gonna get introduced to you for the first time. So it is a completely different audience, but you're also gonna have so many people that became fans of you guys during that time. So it was like, you know, a blessing in disguise, I think.
Oh,